Yeah, we very proud of the way that we played. I thought we defended well. We pitched really well against an incredibly talented hitting team, and we had enough timely hitting. We took advantage of mistakes, some freebies that were given to us. The two base error there from the mound was big, and we were able to cash in. I thought we could have cashed in a lot more. They gave us a lot more than we gave them. We had the 2 walks in the first. I don't think we gave them another free 90 the rest of the way. And we were able to take advantage of just enough. I thought our defense was sensational. Every time they seemed to hit a ball hard, we made a play. Tamero especially twice, the diving catch on Miller in the 3rd inning was huge. And then he has another one, on Johnson's absolute missile in the 7th. There was another one in the middle there where he caught it between his legs. There was a runner at second base. That was not an easy play, and he made it look easy. It was a really hard hit, sinking line drive. So he made 3 fantastic plays. Brian Padilla and Maddox Delana getting together to start off the 9th inning on Obi's ground ball looked like a sure infield hit, and Brian Padilla knew his runner, got rid of it, and Delana holds the bag with a good stretch. Really proud of Ian Cook for staying in the fight 5 2/3. After the 1st inning, I thought he was dialed in. I thought he looked great. Stuff was working. Really 2 pitches, but they're 2 really good pitches, and he was able to execute after the 1st inning. I thought he was pulling off some stuff and going a little bit too much glove side, but he dialed it in. And Ryan Hyde, Tyler Minnick also ready to hit, give us a little bit of insurance. We were sending Quinn back out for the 9th no matter what. Thought he looked really sharp. We didn't want to show aft him yet, and he did a great job. We knew that we weren't going to have him tomorrow anyway, so it was like see if he could finish it. Ryan Hyde, after we did not execute a safety squeeze, and even I had bad body language after that one. We didn't get a good break at third base, and Jake Studley did his job. We just didn't get a good read, and Ryan Hyde's ready to hit. You play for the guy next to you always. We preach that. You do it for your brother, and nobody epitomizes that better than Ryan Hyde. He's one of the most unselfish people I've ever had the pleasure of being around, and to see him come through for his buddy, Matt Garbowski's sick right now, and I had it in my mind we're going to make Ryan Hyde do something every time he was up. We're going to make him bunt. We're going to make him hit and run, and the only time it worked out was when I couldn't put on a sign and he got the single. So it was a great job by him. I'm really proud of him. He got the game ball and could have given it to a lot of guys, but he was most deserving. When we really needed something, he got it done.
First, we'll start with questions for student athletes. Corey, you played, this is your 12th NCAA tournament game. Obviously, you have 3 hits today and you walk. Just that experience, how important is that to go into a game like this, to have that experience?
It's really good. Really good thing to have coming into this. We have a ton of guys who've played in regionals and different levels, and I think I probably have the most games at the Division I level playing in regional games and kind of going up there in that 1st inning. It was I've just been here before, and you just relax, and it's all right, if we're going to get something done, we got to relax. And I just really wanted to get something started there, and I had Bri behind me, so I knew even if I didn't get it done, he was going to get it done to the next guy. So just going up there and starting the day off like that was a good feeling, and I think it helps the dugout a lot, just relax, and it's all right, we can do this. There isn't robots out there playing against us, big name school or something like that. We're just playing baseball at the end of the day.
Cookie, it was unique for you. You didn't throw last weekend in the Big East tournament. Just what was working for you after that 1st inning, and unique that you're not throwing last weekend and coming back out to start the NCAAs?
Being able to just stay calm was probably the biggest thing for me. I've been working with Coach Pender's brother-in-law, Dr. Aaron Quinn, and he's really helped me out a lot. He's taken my ability to the next level, being able to get past all of the mental blocks that I've had in the season past. But my slider was definitely working today, playing my fastball off that really well, keeping everything really low. And when stuff stays high, I got Coach Mack yelling at me from the dugout, or I got Hyde yelling at me from behind the plate. So I'm always, I always have someone to help me lock back in and get back to where I want to be, and it worked out today pretty well.
All right, Don Mori from the Hartford Courant wants to know if it's the biggest hit of your life, and just take me through that at-bat, what you were looking for in that situation.
Yeah, I guess you'd say that's the biggest hit of my life. Felt good, but in that at-bat, I was just trying to be aggressive, obviously up there, first pitch swinging, I was looking for something over the plate and just trusting preparation and letting it happen.
Awesome. Thank you, guys. You guys are all set.
Cool. Thank you.
Yeah, I thought it was really important to hit first, and it was one of the times that I was kind of glad to be the visitors, to get first licks. And, Caleb let us off and hit the heck out of one. And this is a big yard. We knew that probably wasn't going to get out, but it was great to get the double. And, we just didn't get a great base running read from Tamaro. I thought could have gotten closer to second base on that. I'm still sending him in that situation and took 2 great throws to get him. But I was kicking myself a little bit later on because I'm thinking that might be the difference in the game. But the guys didn't put that on me. They found a way to overcome that. And I like the way that we swung the bats. That's a really good. I think teams are hitting 219 coming in against the Blue Devils, and we swung the bats well. I don't know. We didn't have many punch outs at all on our side. 5 punch outs. So. Good day, and that we had 5 walks to go with that and an HBP. So you come out ahead of that in those categories against a team like Duke, you're doing something right. We've got a tremendous amount of respect for Coach Pollard and their whole staff and how they go about things. They got a lot of talent in that dugout, and we needed to hit first, so it was good. They came right back. We gave them a couple walks, and they made us pay, but we were able to kind of stop the bleeding too, and he made pitches when he had to.
Another guy that earned the right to be up on the stage today, Braden Quinn. Just what you saw from him. Righties, lefties, he's kind of done all year long.
So many righties in that lineup, but he's still our best guy, in that situation. So we talked about it before the game. It's like, hey, if we get to the, we had 2 guys up in the 6th, and to start the 6th, we talked about it before that inning, and I said, no, we got to get Quinn up. We got to get Quinn up. And Coach Mack and I, for half a second, it was like, well, wait a minute, we've got the lead now. And I said, we got to go with our guy. And I'm glad that we did. And then he wanted him. I was a little bit surprised that he wanted him in the 9th, but the way, he explained it is you don't know how the tides can shift. We know what we have right here. We've got a little bit of a cushion. Let's send him back out. And we had our minds made up. Regardless of the Minnick home run, he was going back out to start the 9th inning, and super glad that we did because they did not get great swings off of him. And he was able to mix. I know that the changeup probably wasn't in the scouting report, and he threw a couple really good changeups. Got out of trouble a couple times. Threw a fastball in on a 3-2 count. And was able to locate really well. Very proud of him. From where he came a year ago to now is a hell of a story. I mean, he's made himself a professional prospect with 12 months of, not just 12 months of hard work. He's been worked hard since he got to us and before that. But to really see that hard work being rewarded is so valuable as a coach. He's a coach's dream. So he does everything right on and off the field, and he gets the results now. So it's a nice story.
Dom Morey wanted to know any decision there for you to pinch hit for Hyde in that moment when he came up?
No. We're tied at that point. I'm staying with defense, even though we're the visitors. It wasn't late enough for me. It did not even dawn on me, and maybe that's because I had poor body language in the moment. Maybe I was just like, all right, well, but I'm glad I didn't. I'm super glad that I didn't. And he's he has. We all know he is. He doesn't have the ability that a lot of his teammates have, but he's got the heart of a champion. And I'm so grateful to Leo Vilius at Berlin High School, a longtime coach there and legend. He called me on him, and he said, this kid's coming to UConn, and I think he could help you in some way. Even if it's just in the bullpen, he's an amazing human being, and you should take a chance on him. So I remember calling him and asking him to try out. He came out, and I thought, all right, he's really good. I mean, he'll be good to serve in that role, but he was so dedicated to his studies, he didn't think he could handle it. So then I had to beg him again the next summer to come, and thank God he did, because the rest is history. But super captain and, just a great person. So very, very happy for him.